Apparently someone decided to do a weather dance and brought a tornado down. Yay! I got trapped in the commons because of it and drenched because of the horrid rain. But I made it back to my dorm in one piece, which is always a good thing. I had a cup of tea. And then this idea came forth and now I'm going to do it. So, this is going to be my little video on my quirks when it comes to my books, which probably makes me one of the most worst people to borrow books from. So sit back and see if you can share any of them. Cool, cool. Let's do this. One of my quirks pet peeves that have come out to be is dealing with covers. And I don't know if these have always been like this. I just have noticed it. And that is covers where it doesn't come all the way. It's almost all the way. It's about an inch, a little less than half an inch maybe. And same thing, I only have 2 books like this, but I have found several of them. And see, here's Match by Ali Condi, and it's just this line here. Now I'll show you a closer look. See, this is what I mean. When you look at the cover, you're like, oh, that's nice. Nope. There's about a fingernail length of open space right there, which is very annoying when it comes to book covers. Same thing with Cinder. See? Why? Why don't you go to the end? You not like the end? That's sad. I don't know why they're like that. It's not just one company that's doing it. I have 3 different companies here that have done it. I mean, I have Speak, Squarefish, and Graphia? I don't, or Houghton something. The fact is, there's 3 different. I mean, it's 3 different companies. This one is fine. But I found one in the library at my bookstore where they had the sequel, The Fire, where the cover didn't come all the way, and that just annoys me. Why? Why would you do that? Why would it's little that much? See, about that much of it not going over, and it's bugs the stink out of me. And I don't, maybe they've been doing it the whole time and I just never noticed, but I am noticing it now and I'm going crazy because of it. And I think, maybe it's just paperback. But why just paperback? What did the paperbacks ever do to you? They're innocent paperbacks. They don't know any better. My second little quirk when it comes to books is also with book covers. And this is, I can't stand hardbacks. I hate when you're reading a book and the jacket just poops on off. I can't deal with it. I don't like it. That is the second reason why I usually buy paperbacks, because I hate it when the jackets of the covers of the book comes off. There are a few books where I don't like. See this one, The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I don't mind this kind of hardback, like, because it's bounded. It's not, the jacket's not going to be falling off anytime soon. Might as well be a paperback, but it's not sturdy. So that's fine. But covers coming off drive me crazy, and I know they look all shiny and pretty and they protect the book better, but when the jacket comes off and I lose it and it gets wrinkled, or when I put it in my backpack and it looks destroyed, no! So that's one of the reasons why I usually buy paperbacks. It's because I can't stand the jackets coming off, and then they're also cheaper, but that's besides the point. My third little quirk when it comes to covers is consistency, which also can rely on paperback and hardback versus hardback. And one example I've noticed is the paperback version of something is different than the hardcover. I can think, like, alright, here is Across the Universe and A Million Suns. They're pretty covers. They look gorgeous, right? That's the hardback. Here is the paperback. Completely different. It's like Artemis Fowl. And you know what just came out? The third book, Shades of Earth. And instead of looking like the people version, it looks like the paperback version of the Artemis Fowl, which means it's not consistent, which is annoying. And I'm huge into consistency. Like, if I buy one book in paperback, the rest of the series I will do my best to buy in paperback, and I've done it about 3 or 4 times where I haven't done that, and it drives me nuts. Like when I bought Terrier by Tamarae Pierce, I loved it. I bought that in paperback. When I found the second book, Bloodhound, I was so happy to see the second book. I bought it in hardback. So, and now the third book is out, Mastiff, in paperback. And I can get it in paperback, but that means I now have paperback, hardback, paperback. It just throws me off my groove. I also have that problem now with the series, The Sea of Trolls, The Island of Bliss, and what's the middle name? Like, I don't remember the middle name. I don't remember the middle book. But the fact is, I bought the second book on hardback, and I've seen the third book in paperback. So once again, it's not in order. So it's just. I also have noticed the same. Like, why does the paperback cover have to be different than the hardback version? I get it, like, and this is not, I don't count foreign language, like in different countries where the picture, like where the covers, I don't, that's fine, that's cool, whatever, that's different artwork. But I mean, like, here's an example. Here is Shatter Me, the hardback. Here is Shatter Me, paperback. They're different. Why? I don't understand it. Which means, why? So that's one of the biggest things, is consistencies with the covers. Making sure all the covers, all the themes go together. That's a huge thing. I mean, that greatly annoys me. I think my last little big thing besides covers and, the consistency of the covers and the little slanty thing is the sizes of the books. So, in October or November, I bought Beautiful Creatures and fell in love with it and do love it. And then for Christmas, I got these two, the next two, which is fantastic. And I've read them and I've already cried and been traumatized. I'm avoiding the last book right now. But with those two, I've noticed something. Beautiful Creatures is a little bit, you can't really see it, but it's a little bit taller. Like, just a little, it's a little bit taller than the rest of the books. By like an inch. But maybe not even an inch, like a half an inch. They're not the same size. They're different sizes. Which, at first glance, that's not a big deal, but it is a big deal when I look at it on my bookshelf. And there's other books that I have like that, where you have one book is this, this height, and the next one is really small or really big. It's like do. Can make your mind up what size you're doing. Those are my little quirks and things. Do you guys have any different ones, or do you share the same? Let me know down below, or not. So I'm gonna go read some books now because it's raining outside. I have nothing better else to do. I have a lot of other stuff to do, but I don't want to do it. Bye!